Hello, hello. Today we're going to be playing Spyro New Beginning, The Legend of Spyro New Beginning. So this game was really important to me growing up. I had a lot of Spyro games. I had basically all Spyro games. And this one was an attempt at rebooting the series into a new trilogy. A lot of love and care went into especially the first game. And a lot of money too. You're gonna see that when you see a lot of the voice actors and such in this game. Subtitles on, wide on. There we go, that's a lot better, isn't it? Should be all good, I think. But yeah, big Spyro fan. And I had the original trilogy, which would be the Spyro the Dragon, Spyro, Ripto's Rage. It's called something different in Europe. Gateway Dilemma it was called in Europe. And I had Spyro Year the Dragon too. My favorite growing up of the original trilogy was Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. And I had, like, Into the Dragonfly. I had 2 copies of Into the Dragonfly. I had the PS2 version and the GameCube version. And Spyro A New Beginning, I had the PS2 version and the GameCube version. And the reason why I had so many copies is because everybody knew when I was younger that I loved Spyro, right? And so they got me, like, the game whenever they saw it for like Christmas and my birthday. But I often ended up with multiple versions of the Spyro game. This version we're playing is, as you can see by the glyphs, is the PS2 version. And I think I'm gonna play the entire series and it's gonna be entirely on PS2 because that's what I grew up with. I did not have a fancy PS3 to play the last game in the series on. Oh, you better not. Okay, you're restarting the scene. As what it is gonna show like the trailer thing with like spoilers in it. It's been so long since I played this that I don't remember anything. I tested it a little bit off screen to make sure their settings were right and I wouldn't run into many issues. It seemed to be fine. Another caveat is that I'm playing through the preview, so there's a delay between my controller and such. If I have any issues with that, I'll stop playing through the preview and set it up a bit differently, but it should be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Give me one moment, and I'll probably just edit it so you don't know the moment's happening. And we'll just jump right in because I am excited to play this again. It's been so long. Alright. See? You may have noticed a bit of a difference in the audio. Really nice track going on here right now. Really gives me feelings. Like, I remember being so excited for this coming out. It was this new Spyro with so many big voice actors, and you'll see that when I press new game. You'll see what I'm talking about. See, that's my testing save. 0 hours, 0 minutes. Let's go. Yes. It has an autosave feature. Do not remove the memory card. I sure won't, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna...
In the year of the dragon, in a world beyond the realms, I, like all the others, awaited the birth of the dragon of whom the prophecies foretold. But the Dark Master heard the prophecies as well. I should have hidden the eggs long before, but I thought we were ready. I thought they were safe. I was wrong.
Save them! The Dark Armies have come!
May the ancestors look after you. May they look after us all. Eventually, the egg came to rest in a distant swamp, where a family of dragonflies gathered round, wondering what magnificent creature could possibly live inside. They didn't have to wonder for long. What emerged from the egg frightened them at first, but finally amazed and astonished them.
8, 9, 10. Here I come!
It was a purple dragon, who they eventually adopted and raised as one of their own. They named him Spyro, and he grew up alongside Sparx, the young dragonfly who was born the same day. In fact, the two were almost like brothers, and a more oddly matched yet compatible pair of brothers the world has never seen.
Never catch me this time, Purple Boy.
As for Spyro, he, like all of us, accepted the world into which he was born, believing he was one of them. A big purple one of them, true, but one of them nonetheless.
Alright, here we go. So as you see, Spyro, voiced by Elijah Wood. And there's David Spade and Gary Oldman. And
I
this...
see you, my little glowing friend.
Seeing and catching are two different things, a big boy.
Yeah, you better run.
So about Sparx, when I played this, I hated that he spoke English. In other games, Sparx did speak sometimes, but it was not English. It was like a buzzing sound, like it was not like just full English. I was like turned off by him and his sassiness, like almost immediately. But they do have a lot of banter at the beginning. They're siblings, Spyro and Sparx, and that's. And Sparx is more of a character than in the earlier ones. He was a character in other ones, but he didn't really have as much of an active active presence in like the story back then. I'm also just wandering around there looking at the environment. It's so cool, isn't it? Look at the mushrooms that move and grow when you approach them. Look at that. It's a very clever way of doing like loading from distance, of having like the mushrooms actively get bigger the closer you approach them. Like, look at this, like the game design, the visual and art design in this is so cool. Like all the glowing mushrooms and this everything. It's like so interesting. And you have the classic jump. He automatically glided there, if you see. And when I was younger, that was so cool. You could play as a dragon, like an actual video game. You could play as a dragon. So I loved dragons growing up. I had so much dragon stuff, like you wouldn't believe. And this is one of the few games where you can actually play as a dragon. Because usually you would like ride dragons and all that stuff. And this one, you actually are one. It's so exciting to me. And all the Spyro games that you have this little purple dragon, often a bit sassy. Personality varies depending on games. Alright.
What's the matter, little Spyro? You can't fly? Oh, that's right, you walk everywhere. That's too bad.
You're toast when I catch you.
Alright, now choosing a classic of the other games. I always like look under at the failure like areas, just in case there's anything hidden. There are little buddies, there's like little creatures throughout the game that really add to how the environment feels alive. And like fantastical. And look at this little buddy right there. Look at it. Yeah, so much went into this game. They really wanted it to be like the next big thing.
Must be tough to lose all the time. All right, let me out of here, you overgrown fungus. Spyro, seriously, lend me a hand here, will you, brother?
Geez, Sparx, I don't know. Frogweed's gotta eat too.
Spyro, whack it! Do something! I'm your buddy! My wings are getting moldy!
Splat.
Ugh. Now I smell almost as bad as you do. And that's pretty bad. See you later, sucker!
So much for gratitude.
See, a lot of like bantering and all that fun stuff. But yeah, you can destroy the environment. And that was another cool thing about this game. There's so much you can destroy just because you can. And frogweeds, they go into the ground when you kill them. But I like to imagine you're not actually killing them, you know? You're not actually dying. Even though that sound and the Sparx are not very, good sign of them living, I guess. Sparx seems to have, like, no ability to defend himself. Really. Aha! A mouth.
Hey, that's cheating. We're not allowed in there.
Excuses. Catch up or give up, Chunky.
And look at that mouth, look at the fangs. Like a snake or something. A giant dead snake. And I always found that cool in like fantasy and such. Like giant bones. You see that in quite a few series, like Monster Hunter, Pillars of Eternity. There's so many other series. Especially the original Spyro. There's a level of bones in it, if I remember correctly. A few
Where's
levels.
that little gnat gone now?
Is it Everybody seen a giant purple thing around here? I seem to have lost mine.
So in case you're unaware, this was like a reboot with a new story, new lore. So this is not following like the original Spyro or any of the continuation of the original Spyro. A Hero's Tale was also like another attempt at making like a reboot kind of. Well, it had some continuation, but it was kind of funky with the lore. It was kind of fast and loose with the lore. And this is like, they wanted the whole new franchise. Pulling at all the stops for a little purple dragon. Oop. Destroyed. See, the combat is like completely brand new. Like, this was not in other games. This combo combat. We'll learn more about it as we play. I kind of remember it, kind of don't. It's so nice of him to wait for us until Henry show up. And he's so lucky he doesn't get wood again by these frog leads. Incredibly lucky little dragonfly. I kind of found like his whole face uncanny when I first played. Like, Sparx is not supposed to have a human-like face, man.
You know, this is getting a little boring.
Uh-oh.
Sparx!
I thought all you guys was gone.
Miserable coward, let me go!
Don't let him get away.
He's pissed. You see the names? They're randomized. All the enemy names in this, besides like some boxes I guess, are like randomized, and you can see that in the corner, but the right. And it's a lot of fun. I always get distracted by reading all the names. Like, Weasel Finder? What does that mean? You find weasels? Oh, and there's TNT, by the way. It's like random TNT. Night Nest? Not the Magic Touch? Ghost Feet? They have last names. Staff, Lacto, Strike Slayer. I don't know if they ever repeat. It's like a huge like name list. Sailor Hunter? I'm not a sailor, stop hunting me. Gonna explode.
Get out of here and fight me like a thing, whatever you are. You pathetic wretch.
I've had about enough of you.
Sparx, look out! No!
Whew. Was that fire, dude?
Take care of him. I gotta report the sender.
Damn, we can burn stuff now. Fire! Yeah! Dusk Shine, the name of that guy. Rail Tracker, Railin Sid. So yeah, you don't start with fire in this game either. You have to learn it. Well, you have to have a critical moment where you have to save your brother. And Spyro gets it. But how? Okay, I have to focus on fighting, even though I'm just spamming buttons. I think you can basically spam buttons for this. And there's a lot of combat, and it's like, as I said, this is not like any of the other games. You don't really have combats or combos or like jump combos like this. And like sometimes it like slows down when you do that. Yeah, there we go. Slow motion. Really cool, huh? Oh yeah, slam.
Get me out of here, Spyro. I think my wings are singed.
You okay?
You almost torched me, dude. Wait. You breathe fire! So I'm just about ready to blow the top off that place and kick that guy's booty when Spyro let loose with some serious flame, dude. No joke. Flames from the mouth.
Well, I was just trying to help.
No, some help. You nearly turned me to ashes, dude. Mom, Dad, you should have seen him. He came out breathing fire. All right? I tell you, it was crazy. You don't believe me. Spyro, tell him.
Well, it's true, Dad. I swear. I just got real mad, opened my mouth, and whoosh! Flame City.
It's not that, Spyro. I believe you both. It's just that your mother and I knew this day would come.
What day?
The day when we would have to tell you the truth.
So that was the night that Spyro learned he wasn't a dragonfly after all, but in fact an exile from an unknown distant land.
So, you mean I'm not your real son?
You are our real son. It's just that you came from somewhere else. Far away, where wars rage on, and the innocent seem to always pay the price.
It wasn't long after that night that Spyro decided to venture forth and find his home.
So that's it, huh? Leaving Sparx behind at the old homestead? Not a care in the world. Don't look back.
This is your home, Sparx. But I just found out that my home is out there somewhere, and I've got to find it. Besides, I'm not leaving you behind. I'm just leaving you where you belong.
Well, I thought I belonged with you, because I'm always with you. But I guess I was wrong, huh? I'm sure I'm wrong on a lot of things. You know what? You're right, I'm wrong.
Don't worry about him, Spyro. You know how hot-headed he can be. You'll see him when you get back. Now, son, keep your head up, your nose clean, and use that breath of yours wisely. All gifts come with a price.
Don't listen to your father's preaching, Spyro. Just be yourself. It's all any of us can do.
He's learned that he's actually a dragon and not really a dragonfly.
So, hard as it was, Spyro left the only family he had ever known and journeyed on to where he did not know.
I had to wonder why these enemies are attacking us now. Pretty sad, it's pretty devastating to learn that your parents have lied to you all your life about what you are. They're his real parents, but in a sense, like, your parents are people you choose. It makes sense that he would want to learn, like, where he comes from. But does he have to really go alone? And where is it that he comes from? Because I would say that he really comes from here because he was born here. But I understand that wanting to know your origin, like, what are you if you're not a dragonfly? What does that mean for him? That he's only really known dragonflies all his life, and he really thought he was one of them, and now he feels like he isn't, even though he's accepted and loved as one of them. It's very coming of age story, a pretty classic stuff going on here. If his parents had told him sooner, would he not go out on this adventure all alone? Would he be happy to stay home? Would there not be a game at all if his parents were like, yeah, you're not a dragonfly, you're a dragon. Oh yeah, double jump. You did get double jump right at the gate in this game. I don't remember this.
Spyro. So, me and the old man were chatting, and this whole belonging thing, you know, came up, and we decided that best friends belong together, even if one of them is purple and does have some weight issues.
Weight issues, huh? Well, at least I've never been turned into a lantern.
Oh, please, lantern schmantern. Let's see what's out there.
Now did they come to make the lantern? Oh yeah, these enemies are super cute. Look at them. Can't believe they're killing like really cute spiders. Like look, and gems are breath and healing points are not like a collectible like the other games. In other games you collect gems and you get a lot of them, like a lot of them. Now heroes tales are kind of a currency you can use to buy stuff. In other games they're like collectible, you get all gems in a level. Oh, look at that little thing, it's so cute. Anyways. We have a brother back, Sparx. And of course he's back. He's our sassy sidekick. Why wouldn't he be back? Now these freaks really want to fight us. As a purple freak, I would wish they leave me alone, you know? Spyro's been going through a lot, and now he has to fight 1,000 billion enemies, and I'm not even lying, like, if I'm remembering correctly, this game does spam enemies at times. They really want to show off the new combat. There's some areas that are, like, really good. Right now I'm just spamming buttons, getting hit sometimes, but it's like, whatever. But there's some, like, you can actually play this better. And if you're watching and you want to play on your own, I encourage you to. Especially if you never played it before. And you like what you've seen so far. Not sure how easy it is to get nowadays. I have my own copies of Spyro, Legend of Spyro and everything. But I think it's worth playing if you like... if you're a fan of this kind of combat and this fantasy world. Well, it's not really doing anything brand new. It's still enjoyable. Especially if we like fantasy. I'm just fighting things forever here. Forever and ever. Wow. Nice of you to stand by until I'm done fighting the other guys. Maybe Jade Rider. They all have last names, but Spyro doesn't. What's that mean? I guess dragonflies don't really have a last name system. Starmark. I really like seeing all the different names. So a number of enemies? Oh, more. Dive Lizard. Ebby Cat. It's a walking tree enemy! Break around enemies. I don't really need that right now, I don't think. Weed Bramble. Winter Palm, Weed Bramble. Wow. I guess I probably really need to fire. Probably like spam fire. Ow! Please. Tell me I'm gonna die and roll up. Right now, I am playing on delay here. Through the OBS preview. I said earlier. Can I destroy every mushroom here? Why not? Why the heck not? Oh. No, I wanted to fall down here anyways. I wanted to see what's down here in case there's any goodies. I don't remember if there's any collectibles in this game. But I know one of the games has collectibles at least. Oh. Look at the climbing animation too. There's like little attention to detail in this game. Like so much attention to detail. And I don't remember how well it sold. But it was enough for like 3 games, at least. The trilogy they planned, but... Man, okay, look at the design of this area. Look at that. The mushrooms and like the light coming through the mushrooms. And the sun right there. Like, look at that! So much care went into the environments in this game. So much love and care. A little jumping. Yeah, some actual platforming. And like you get damaged if you fall. Yeah, there's some bramble down there. Oh.
Ah! Breathe, Sparx, old boy. Go to your happy place.
What in the world was that?
I have no idea, but I'm going this way, far from it.
Which brings us to the moment that Spyro's journey really began. When he and I finally met again for the very first time. Oh, it's a long story.
And I thought you were a big one. Goodness.
You're alive. But it's too late. Too late.
Too late for what? Who are you? Do you know me? Where do I come from? What are you? What are we? What am I?
You mean you don't know?
Does it sound like he knows?
You're a dragon. When you were just an egg, it was my job to protect you. It was my job to protect all of you.
There are others?
Others? There were. There were 4 of us. Guardians, that is. And we had one job. Ensure that all the eggs were hatched. It was the year of the dragon after all, and our very survival depended on those eggs. But the temple and grotto are now gone. Overrun by...
Temple? What temple? Can you take me? Can I see it? Where I came from, I mean?
No. Who knows what forces occupy the temple now? What state it's in? You don't understand. After they came for you...
They? Well, who is they? And why did they come for me?
Because the prophecies spoke of a purple dragon. A dragon born only once every 10 generations. You.
You? Does that mean him? Wait, this guy, Spyro, some special once-in-a-purple thing? I think you might mix that one up. Whoa, that's a little bit of a stretch. I've heard some doozies in my day, but that takes the cake.
Spyro, is it? Well, Spyro, I assure you that I'm telling you the truth. The Dark Army is attacked, intent on destroying the eggs and killing the rest of us. And they nearly succeeded. And then they lay siege to the other islands. We were at war. For many years, we fought all over the islands. Brutal clashes with the armies of the Dark Master, who was intent on preventing the prophecies from coming true. The other 3 Guardians and I led our small but valiant forces into battle after battle against our ruthless, mercenary foe. And when we were beginning to turn the tide, Cinder came.
Cinder?
Yes, Cinder. Cinder was, is monstrous, horrific, ferocious. A black dragon that fills the skies with terror. An unstoppable force of nature.
Yeah, you had me at ferocious. Listen, sounds like that thing that was chasing us, Spyro.
Yes, she still searches for me. And years ago I watched as Cinder plucked the other Guardians from the fields of battle, like so many ripe grapes from a vine. Without them, our cause is lost. Only I, Ignitus, managed to escape. Not that it matters. Cinder now rules all, and I sit here wondering what might have been. What else I might have done.
Wow. Sounds fun. I want to hang out with this guy.
Yeah, why have you given up? I just find out that I'm this special dragon, and you tell me all is lost? That I have no home or family left? I've come way too far to give up now. I want to see where I come from.
Hold up, Savior Boy. Were you not listening to this guy? He's talking about flying dragons and war and horrible... This is bad stuff, all right? I don't know if we're hearing the same thing.
Yes, Spyro. It's not as simple as that. It's true, the prophecies spoke of a purple dragon destined to put his stamp on this age. But the prophecies didn't foretell the devastation that surrounds us now.
Maybe you're right. but I'm willing to try. I want to take the first step.
You're actually gonna go along with this lunatic.
Very well then. We'll go. You deserve to see your beginning before it all ends.
Am I the only one sane here? He's telling us we're doomed, alright? That's when I go, maybe we should, you know, go back to the forest with the flowers and the fun stuff.
Well. Spyro has found out that he's a really good dragon. He's special. But the world is devastated and doomed. I imagine the rest of the world outside of this idyllic mushroom forest with enemies, I guess, is like destroyed, and dragons, since they only really seem to have maybe eggs every year. The dragon means the numbers dwindle a lot when they were targeted. And Ignitus is... Wait. Did we not learn how his name is Ignitus yet? Anyways. Ignitus is a new character, and he's like... He's completely sad and hopeless. He feels like we're doomed. Ignitus is not in any of the other games. He's a new character for this game. You may recognize his voice. And we just learned so much. There's a war, there's a dark master, there's prophecies. Carlos is chosen one because he's purple? A purple dragon? What does that mean? We'll probably find out, right? Anyways, this is the end of our first episode. And I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. You know what to press, the buttons to press. You know what you want to... If you want to see more, you know what to do. One of the reasons why I'm making this series is because there's not a lot of Legend of Spyro Let's Plays on YouTube. And I wanted to make one in the year 2025. If you've been watching this series, I'll see you next episode. If you're watching it as they come out, well, I hope you stay around to see the next episode. And I really appreciate you watching this for... This is what, a 40-minute video? It's a lot to ask, especially if you don't know me, unfamiliar with my content. I really appreciate you here. And watching my videos. I'm just making this for fun. And I hope you have fun, too. I'm having a blast. If you have half as fun as I do making this video, then I'm happy. Feel free to comment, especially if this game was important to you, too. If you're just seeing it for the first time, I hope you have a great experience. Even if you can't play it yourself. See ya next time! Have a great evening, day, morning, whatever it is. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!